Hello, this is Sebastian from Localo, and in this material I will show you the success story of this company, how from very low positions in particular among others, 56 or 48, this company is already in the first position for almost all keywords. What was done, how long did it take, and where were those breakthrough moments? And here, let's start with where this company was at the very beginning. If it was added to the location, then its visibility was very low. Now it is really very high, and we can even see here in the profile views, giving ourselves an annual scale. And to see how really very nicely it has grown for us here. Where exactly is the key to this success? What has really been done for this company to be so high, to be in the top positions? What I did was very easy, very simple, and it can really be done with practically no effort. I'll tell you what has been done. The first thing I did was to come here to Localo, to the Photos tab. I uploaded a lot of photos to this tab, which means I clicked here to add a photo. Then I clicked here and uploaded it to Localo. Now Localo has published 103 photos, and there are still many more. So around 150 photos were uploaded last year. In the middle of that year, I clicked on the automatic publication date, and what was happening here? That Localo periodically selected a number of photos and published them in my company profile on my behalf. It simply published it automatically, which allowed Google to see that someone was constantly managing the company profile, that new information was always appearing, and that new content was consistently being added. Here we see that when another publication is scheduled by the automatic system of Localo. So this is one of the things I was doing and started doing last year, uploading a lot of photos to Localo. Currently, there are still 27 photos left to publish, and Localo will be publishing them, which will probably take a few more months. That was one of the things. The second thing I did was simply click on Review Poster and then select the graphic key and carefully choose the text here. Here is the text. I selected below. I clicked on the words that best describe my company. Words that can also help my company appear high in the results. I selected the size of this poster and clicked Open. Then I clicked Surface. Then I went to a local printing shop and printed 100 copies of that poster. And what did I do? I actually gave it to the owners of this company. The owners are my parents. By the way, what did they do? Because this is a bike rental. So if someone rented a bike, then returned it and paid, their parents would later hand them a poster for collecting feedback. He also took this poster with him, seeing that we were asking for feedback. We also included a special text stating that his opinion is very important to us. He could do this in several ways, for example, by scanning a QR code. And what worked very well in this case was that by adding this section about what others said about us, of course, these words are based on competitor analysis and the reviews that work best and have the greatest impact on the visibility of competitors. The customers who, thanks to this poster, decided to review the company used these words, which allowed them to create more detailed and valuable reviews for the business. So that was another thing I did for this company. And the next, you could say the last one, was that I would occasionally check the Posts tab. I clicked on Create Post. Here I also selected that I wanted to publish it on Facebook. I added a photo. I clicked here, Let's Begin, and the artificial intelligence helped me create a post. Then I chose a call to action. And then I would click when I wanted a specific post to be published. It was such that I could plan even 5 or 10 posts within an hour, which would then publish themselves automatically after a while. Just like there is a post on Facebook, there is a company profile post on Google that was published today at 7:27 a.m. Here is a post that was published on June 27th. It is from June 7th. Here the same, approximately 14, here 12, here 5, 5th. In February, it really made the work much easier, and all the time Google could see that something was happening. And how can we check this? Well, in the Competitors tab, this is nicely shown because in Localo there is a feature that tracks the activities of the companies we compete with, what they do and what exactly influences whether they are higher or lower. And here we can see in Localo that last year I had 21 photos, and those photos were already being added automatically by the Localo system. Now we can see that there are 109 photos and the system keeps adding them. That's really cool. What else can we see? I also changed the URL here. We can also see this. We can similarly check if the competition has changed their URL. And another thing, I also changed the company description here, so we can see that for our company as well as for our competitors. If our competitors are doing something, we can also track what they did, when, and how it affected their visibility. So we can see that these photos were appearing. That's exactly why I created this poster about gathering reviews. At that time, the company had only 2 reviews this year. So after creating this poster, here on July 24th, we can see that there were already 6 reviews. Shortly after, there were 8 reviews, and then there were 10 reviews. Here it already shows that there are 11 reviews, so there are many, many, many more. And this, among other things, also allowed this company, as we can nicely see in this example, to rise and increase its visibility. And for other keywords that were important to me, we can even delve into this word here and see how the company is currently visible in this specific area. That is significant to me. I can also click on the history here and see what it looked like. In the past, what positions were those? But quite low. And finally, this company jumped up to those top positions. There were some fluctuations in the rankings, but in the end, I am in the top positions for this company profile. Business visibility is 100%. You will see that the company's profile is very high. The visibility of the company profile has increased. When it was low, now it is very, very high. And the views of the company profile have really gone up over the year. So this is the success story of this company and the actions I took. Here we can see a slight decline because I started another test for this company profile, and it is possible that I will soon have a really strong effect, a strong success story, a very strong case study that I will show you. In fact, this decline somewhat reflects what I predicted, so I will be able to share some really good information with you if this trend continues. And later, the change I implement will cause visibility to rise again and increase once more. We will see. For now, this test is in the early stages. However, I encourage you to watch and follow us. For example, on YouTube or in our Facebook group to stay updated with this information. That's all from my side. I hope this success story was helpful and that it will either help you improve your company profile online, reach new customers, or at least give you more knowledge that you can use now or in the future. Thank you. See you. Goodbye.